I'm gonna fix something for dinner. I bought a supermarket chicken, rotisserie chicken, which I actually really like these things. And generally I could usually get 3, sometimes 4 meals out of them if I include boiling the carcass, making chicken stock, and then making chicken soup out of it. This one seems pretty little, so I'll see what I could get out of it. But a lot of times, if it's halfway decent, what I'll do is I'll take all the juice out of here, and then the jelly or whatever that's on the bottom, if it cooled off, and I'll make gravy out of it, just like you would if you made a roasted chicken in the oven, or turkey or whatever. You know, you save all that. There's some juice, not a whole lot. So the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is cut parts of the chicken off that I feel like eating, put it on my plate. That way, when I make the sauce, I'll do the sauce last, so I can pour it on top of my chicken so it don't get cold. So let me make that first. What I did, I bought a bag of those little potatoes, mixed red and regular. A little bit of olive oil, of course. A little salt. And then I got some herbs de Provence, or kind of same as Italian seasoning. I'm just gonna put that on there, and then flip them a little bit. And get those nice. They'll be good. That'll be really good. And then I got some English peas, baby peas. Just to melt a lump of butter. A little bit of salt. All right, I need more room. I'm doing this so that you can see what I'm doing, but let me get a knife. On all of these chickens and birds, I personally like the dark meat the best. I'm not a huge fan of the breast. I always make, generally, not always, but I generally make chicken salad out of the breast. And since they don't de-wishbone these, they don't carve as easy as you know, when you do your own, you pull the wishbone out and it carves much easier. So there's a pretty nice portion. You get just a little bit of breast meat. This isn't a carving knife, of course, it's just a knife that I grabbed. It's good enough. All right. All right, so some potatoes. A little bit of that nice olive oil on top. And some peas. And this is all still pretty warm, pretty hot. So now let's whap out this sauce pretty quickly if we can. See if it'll work any good. So we'll just put a little bit of cornstarch in there. And then I got some cheap Marsala wine here. There's the juice from the chicken. We'll get that going. And like I said earlier, you always have to add liquid with the cornstarch, otherwise you end up with little lumps. If you try to put cornstarch in that hot liquid, forget it. You get little dumplings or lumps, and it's awful. You ruin it. All right, we'll whisk in. See how thick that got? How quick? Turn that off. See that? Not that fast. And it smells really good. I mean, really does smell good. And then we'll spoon. Look at that gravy. Look at that, just from the chicken juice. And there we go. That is a perfectly good dinner from a chicken, you know, a rotisserie chicken from the supermarket. Some peas, some potatoes. All I did was just give them a quick boil, olive oil, a little bit of stuff, and that is a perfectly presentable dinner. It's good. There's nothing wrong with that. First, let me try one of the potatoes with that olive oil and the herbs de Provence on it. Oh, those potatoes are the bomb. That is really good. Piece of this chicken with that sauce. You can taste the Marsala wine. And that's it. There's dinner. This is going to be a good one. So I'm going to go and eat.